Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's another Saturday morning. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna be in the 50s. It's gonna be a really nice day to get some work done. So I'm gonna take myself and old Smokey Joe with me, and we're gonna go to the land and just kind of piddle around, do some things. I got a surprise for you in the back of the truck. You can kind of see, I'll give you just a little sneak peek. See what that is. You'll see what it is in a minute, but we'll get that offloaded and do some things. I got a guy coming to get some firewood, so help him load up and just have a nice day out and enjoying the weather that the Lord's provided for us this morning. It's a beautiful day for mid-February, so stay tuned. As you can see, we got a brush hog. This is probably going to be the most important implement that I have for the tractor. It's a 4-foot. I was looking for a 4-foot because I wanted something just a little smaller that would be a little easier for the Ferguson to pull. But it's a 4-foot brush hog. It's a dual blade. PTO works great. I'll lube it up, oil it up, put oil in the rotary, and grease all the grease fittings, and get this thing ready for spring. And we're definitely going to use this on all the trails. Start clearing some of the land that we can get the tractor in and really make it a lot easier for us. I'd say somebody's excited to be on the land this morning, huh? So, you happy, buddy? You happy to be on the land? All right, we're going to do some miscellaneous things before my buddy gets here to pick up some firewood. I had a bucket of corn and kind of like a deer mix that I haven't put back on our feeder yet. So I'm gonna go do that and just kind of clean up around here. We'll load him up and then we'll get out of here. You know, a lot of times I get asked the question from either friends, family, or some viewers sometimes is, you know, why do you live, or why are you choosing to live a lifestyle like this? Homesteading on a little piece of land. And I ponder that a lot. I do wonder, you know, I really try to examine why. And really, I'd say the biggest thing, as my dog destroys my camera stand, watch that, bud. But, you know, really it comes down to this wanting to be essentially wanting to be closer to the things that bring us life. First and foremost, being a believer. I really don't get into religion or anything on the camera or politics too much, but first and foremost, where we do draw our life is our Savior, and that's first and foremost. But when it comes to the earthly world and things that we need to survive, a lot of people really don't know what it takes to survive. Food and water and shelter, heat, you know, all these things that are important to life that we're so disconnected from, especially our food. You know, our biggest goal when we get out here is to clear a couple pastures and have chickens and a couple hogs and a milk cow, a couple of goats, and really just to be connected to our food source, local food, you know, raising our own animals to feed our family. As you guys know, on the last video, I introduced you to our daughter, Laurel. We just had her in January. It's our first child. And we're so excited to raise her in this lifestyle up here, you know. You know, I really do believe that a child raised in a rural setting, being tied to animals and farm life it's a blessing for the child. And I do believe that it'll really help her as she grows up. And Lord willing, we can have a lot more kids and raise them out here. And we're really excited for that. And that's really our dream. But really, I'd say if I had to give a serious answer to why we want to do what we're going to do out here, it comes down to really being connected to our food source and really being more self-reliant. As you know, 2 years ago, COVID, it really showed a lot in how quickly the supply chain, the food chain, prices, cost of living, all that stuff can change in a matter of months. And that's really a variable that we want to try to curb with doing it ourselves out here. So that's really why. That's our biggest reason for doing what we want to do out here. Just being as self-reliant and self-sufficient as we can be, so we can not, when the things of the world start going crazy like they have been, that you know, we at least have something, that a mainstay, that we can have a good supply of food, running water in the well. Drop it. Just found a bone. That's pretty cool. Nice. Like that to it. But yeah. So I mean, those are the biggest things. So I hope that answers the question to anybody who was wondering and asking. That's really why we're doing what we do out here. And that's why we document it. So some people who are on the fence about things like that, or considering a lifestyle like that, you know, you can watch us as we embark on our journey, just getting started on it, taking a raw piece of land and turning it into a full functioning homestead. So let's get back up to the build site and load this firewood up, and we'll get on our way. Well, got done what I wanted to get done. The guy that I bought that little dump yard trailer from, he did say that there was a hole somewhere in that tire that he had patched, and I did notice that it was losing air, so I tried to put it back on the bead, but it just wouldn't place, and it was dirty and muddy, so I went ahead and just took my tire pry bar from my truck and just took it off. I'll take it, I'll wash it off, I'll inspect it, and if I can see holes that I really can't patch, I'll just go ahead and buy a new one from a big box store. It won't be no money. I'll do that on another video. I'm gonna head on home, have lunch with Mama and my baby. And as for me and Ferb had a great time today. I call him Ferb, Smokey, Joe, Smokestack. He's got a bunch of nicknames, but
He's a good boy. He had fun today.
So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing and share it to people so we can get our channel out there so more people can see what we're doing. So I hope you enjoyed it and have a blessed day.